NewsX is on a campaign to fix potholes, and we are trying to explore the international capital to show where all potholes are there, what needs to be done, and how to fix potholes, and what all locations we are exploring in and around the national capital where potholes are there and people, commuters are facing major problems. We are at CGO Complex. I'll request my camera person Sudhir to just pan and show where we are. This is another drive through where we are showing the potholes that is there. You can see this big of a pothole just near the CGO complex that we are showing, and how commuters are facing problems. You can see these cars facing problems, and you will feel a shake because of the fact that it is extremely evident, and people who are traveling from here would be facing major problems. And this is again a posh area here itself, where there are many such big high rises buildings itself, and many office goers also travel from one place to another. Now we are trying to show you the road, how it looks. This is the morning time that we are reporting, and we will be showing you the entire process itself. On the right hand side is also the CBI headquarters itself, and again this becomes a very important location, Central Bureau of Investigation, where we are. And here many office goers, many VVIP people also come and go. And here in this very juncture, in this very area, you see a major pothole that is in between two roads itself. And when travelers, commuters, four wheelers, two wheelers travel, they face this problem of their car being shaken or any other sort of problem, and that is causing traffic congestion that will cause problems and leading to accidents itself, especially in the evenings when the pollution menace is also continuing. The visibility is a question itself. So you can see these visuals what we are showing you, and this is NewsX's effort. You can see the car struggling to to travel from this very pothole. So again, this is our campaign, our effort to show potholes in and around the national capital, what kinds of, how many potholes are there, what kind of potholes are there. So here from CGO we will be exploring many such locations, many such areas in the national capital to show potholes. We were just at CGO Complex, and now we are en route to Lodhi Road. Again, Lodhi Road is another very such VIP area. It connects major areas. You talk about Supreme Court, you talk about ITO, you talk about Mandi House. These are the major places that it connects. There's a major flyover. I'll again request my camera person Sudhir to show the potholes that is being made here en route to uh, Lodhi Road itself. You can see that major potholes are being made here, and this is a stretch that we are showing you from our end. And when the commuters, two wheelers, four wheelers travel, they get to understand that this is clearly problematic, because since we are also in a car, you can see that the car is shaking, and it is very evident when you're traveling on a on a pothole made road, your car will shake, and this is causing traffic congestions. This will cause major disruptions in traffic movement and can lead to accidents itself, especially in the time when there is fog conditions, smog conditions applicable itself. So clearly what we are showing you, this is an entire stretch of the road that we are showing, that is filled with pothole related issues, and this entire stretch is being made, and it, you can see the potholes itself, and clearly there needs to be done more. You can see a two wheeler is also struggling, or is also traveling from this road, and you can see the fact that work needs to be done. It is still pending, and this needs to be fixed. You can see a big pothole that is being made here, and it is a stretch. This is around 100 to 200 meters of a stretch that is significantly increase the risk of accidents, especially for two wheelers, cyclists, pedestrians, and these can cause vehicles to skid, topple, or even lose control, leading to serious injuries and fatalities. What we are showing, your car can skid, your bike can skid, and people, motorcycles, you can see ahead, we are showing you these visuals, that they avoid these kind of potholes that has been made. And the most dangerous part of these potholes that are being made here is the fact that these are in between the roads, in the middle of roads, which is very difficult for commuters to avoid. And most motorists, rather, the people who are traveling from two-wheelers are the ones who report the major damage to tires, suspension systems, rims and undercarriages also due to potholes. And this result can even be very problematic. This results in higher repair costs, adding to the financial stress also of daily commuters, and also causes major accidents. What you can see also, what we are trying to highlight is, because of these potholes also, the traffic congestion becomes extremely high and extremely alarming itself. Traffic congestion increases. See what you can see also, our camera person Sudhir is showing the potholes just in front, that you can see that just down below this very road there is a pothole. And when any car travels through the potholes, you are meant to, your car will shake, the balances also loses, especially for motorists itself. And potholes often worsen due to inadequate drainage itself. And again, multiple civic bodies, utility department dig up roads for cables, pipelines, sewage work, often without timely restoration also. And this lack of coordination also leads to uneven surfaces and fresh potholes also, that creates major barriers itself. And again, slow moving traffic happens at this very area because of the potholes also that has been made here, that is causing traffic congestions itself to, for motorists, for two-wheelers, four-wheelers to slow down. Again, these are such many potholes at this very road that we are trying to highlight, that we are trying to show, that causes major slow in the traffic movement. Slow moving traffic due to bad roads, increased fuel consumption also, and vehicular emissions contributing to air pollution, that Delhi is struggling at this point of time, and economic losses also. Even, very importantly, repeated complaints and delayed action have also led to growing public anger and even erosion of trust in civic authorities responsible for road maintenance itself. And this is our attempt to show the kind of potholes that have been made here at these places in and around the national capital. Well, the campaign is going for, to rather fix potholes in and around the national capital. Now we are at the very Lajpat Rai Road. We are at the underpass that connects the Lajpat Rai Road. Ahead is Lajpat Nagar and then Defence Colony and other places. And this is again a very sophisticated road, a very high-end road with many vehicular movement at this very location. So clearly you expect that this road should be smoother, this road should be extremely well made, so that people do not have any problems, because at this place the two-wheelers, four-wheelers would be at a higher speed, around 60 to 80, ranging up to 60 to 80. This also leads to ashram. Now we are going ahead and to show you that there is a major pothole at just in between this very road, which is again very alarming. This is that very pothole that we are trying to show you. This pothole is extremely evident, extremely in between the road, and this is extremely alarming of what we are trying to show you. This is how bad the situation is. We are on this very pothole road itself, and this pothole is extremely evident. And again, this is in between the road, which is extremely alarming, extremely problematic. And you expect this road to be extremely well made, extremely smoother, because this is again a high-end VIP road. This is also an area that includes heavy vehicular movement. There is a lot of vehicular movement here at this place, but still the roads are not properly made. It has cracks, it has craters, and that is causing major problems, will cause rather major problems to the two-wheelers and four-wheelers who are commuting daily, on a daily basis, from one place to another. And if you're in a higher speed, then it is difficult, and you will be, in terms of accidents, will also be higher at this very place. Right now we are in Saket. Again, what you see are some roads that are filled with these potholes. Again, that is creating a menace, that is halting traffic movement, and are also leading for accidents, that is a higher probability. You can see this entire road is filled with potholes and craters that is going to be extremely problematic for people who are traveling via shuttle, office goers, two wheelers, four wheelers. You can see also, since these potholes are such evident, cars need to be stopped to ensure that they move properly, safely. You can see these major potholes. I request my camera person to properly show these potholes that are being made here, that are here, and that needs to be properly fixed, is what we are trying to show. And these are leading causes of accidents, problems that two wheelers and four wheelers are facing. You can see this entire road is filled with potholes itself, and the problems of potholes are extremely evident. That potholes are being faced, the commuters rather, are being faced because of heavy potholes. You can see our car is also struggling to cross these itself. There are ample number of issues because of these potholes, one being accidents, injuries. Potholes can also cause vehicles to lose balance or skid, leading to accidents, especially for two wheelers and cyclists. You can see such grave potholes that are being made here. It can also cause problems to tire bursts, suspensions, brakes, wheel bend, and undercarriages might get damaged, also increasing repair costs for motorists itself. Traffic jams also. Drivers slow down or change lanes suddenly to avoid potholes, resulting in congestion and longer travel times. Another one being water filled potholes that are difficult to spot, making roads extremely unsafe during monsoon season. Poor road quality itself, where repeated patchwork repairs weaken road further, causing potholes also to reappear in these very spots. You can see such evident potholes that are being made here. You can see how different and how difficult this entire situation looks. You can see water logging situations being prevalent itself, as we are showing. Even if there is an emergency situation here, there would be ambulance and fire engines are also, they struggle to move quickly on these very damaged roads that we are showing you. And these are the problems that you can see. The motorists are the ones, they face the maximum amount of troubles itself. Again, slow moving and congested traffic leads to higher fuel consumption and air pollution itself. This is also one of the major causes for fuel congestion, traffic movement being halted, consumption of air pollution itself. And again, daily commuters who are traveling from here daily, on a daily basis, because this is the only road that is being traveled in Saket. If you're going to Saket, this is the only road you get to travel from. And you can see the leakages of drains, the potholes being a major concern here itself. And again, daily commuters face stress, discomfort, and loss of confidence itself in civic authorities because of the problems that we are trying to show. And this is what our report is, that these roads needs to be fixed. These roads needs to be properly fixed, because accidents become extremely higher, especially in the evenings, because the problem in the light itself, the lights are not very active, they are dim. And in the evenings itself, daily commuters face the major problems and major accidents that gets problematic at this very place. Now we are in Chhatarpur. Again, the situation in Chhatarpur looks extremely bad, as this entire road is filled with extreme and severe potholes. Again, the problems, the issues caused by potholes are obviously fatal accidents at night, because of obviously the poor visibility with the high pollution air quality index. Poor visibility makes potholes harder to spot for vehicles, for four wheelers, for two wheelers, and even it also poses increase the risk of deadly crashes after dark itself. You can see many such potholes here. It is also a threat to pedestrians, where broken pavement and roadside potholes force pedestrian onto carriageway, raising accident risks. You can see the fact that how difficult this pothole looks from where we are standing, where we are showing itself. So clearly the situation looks extremely bad. Again, buses, autos, e-rickshaws, shuttles suffer because of frequent breakdowns, disrupting daily commuting for thousands of people who are on a daily travel, who travel on a daily basis from one place to another, you can see our car is also struggling to move from one place to another because of, again, the pothole risk. Another being, uh, delays in goods movement affect businesses, delivery services, and local trade itself. These local trades, delivery partners, they also face major delays because of these potholes that delays. It is also these road accidents injures, the road accidents injuries in due to potholes add pressure on hospitals and emergency services. Bad roads even cause frequent delays, affecting attendance and productivity because there's a nearby school itself, and even civic bodies are facing problems. Water contamination, one of them, where pothole allows dirty water to seep into underground pipelines, risking contamination also of drinking water. Vehicles hitting potholes create loud impacts, disturbing residential areas, especially at night. And these road conditions affect tourism, give cities a negative image itself, and even daily travel on potholes ridden road leads to frustration, anxiety, and commuter fatigue, which is also one of the major concerns itself. So clearly, there are many such problems that commuters face because of bad roads, because of potholes, and this is our attempt to show the problems that the people are facing because of the potholes, and how important and how immediate these potholes need to be fixed so that the daily commuters do not face major problems itself. Well, we are now in Mehrauli. Request my camera person Sudhi to just pan around and show the potholes that we are going from. It clearly creates major issues. It increases road rage incidents, sudden brake and lane changes to avoid. So potholes often trigger confrontation between drivers, even higher insurance premiums. It damages road markings. It is also a major risk to elderly and children. It disrupts night patrol and policing, where police vehicles need to even slow down, affects patrolling and response times. Even it has poor accessibility for. Well, now we are in Badarpur. So you can see this is the road that connects to Badarpur, and you can get a perspective, get an idea that this road has also several of these potholes that we are trying to show you. Ahead is these very potholes, and these face major problems also in the national capital itself that we are showing you. And again, this is again a major problem, and traffic disruption is also one of the major reasons that people are facing at this point of time. Again, since these areas are congested, the problem is extremely bad. You can see many such potholes are there. We are showing you from different locations. We were at ITO, we were at Lodi Road, we were in Lajpat Road, we are in Badarpur right now, we were in Saket, we were in Chhatarpur. So we are trying to explore as much as we are is possible from our end to show how many potholes are there, what needs to be done, how to fix it, what problems exactly people are facing. So clearly there are many places, many areas that is extremely problematic now, because since we are also covering these roads now, because of these potholes, it is very evident that there will be a lot of shakes. Again, since the balance gets also compromised because of heavy pothole ridden roads, and people have to face these pothole problems because they travel on a daily basis. The commuters face these problems, and these are not minor glitches. There are several accidents also that gets led up because of potholes. Traffic congestion is, yes. The air quality, the visibility becomes a major challenge because in the evenings, the early mornings, the visibility becomes a challenge because of a smog that engulfs the national capital, and because of that, the potholes become a major problem itself. Now you can see there's another such pothole that is there, that is in between this very road. Again, we like to show you this. This is extremely alarming. You can see that cars are literally struggling to cross this pothole, and people, the two-wheelers, the four-wheelers, are facing major problems because of the potholes. So again, we are trying to show you these visuals. these visuals of the fact that this is extremely alarming from our end. What we are trying to show you, our end, we are giving you a perspective, we are giving you a view, we are giving you a visual of the fact how this looks and how alarming this entire place looks from our very end. This is an effort from NewsX to show people facing major problems because of uh, well, we are in Sarai Kalekha. Well, let me show you the visuals. Our camera person Sudhir is showing all the visuals of the potholes that are here in and around the national capital. And there are many such locations. We covered around 10 locations today. And this effort is to show and to fix these potholes. But we are taking this very effort, these initiative to cut down on potholes where road safety is made properly done, and people, commuters, two wheelers, four wheelers, they do not face any problems while traveling from one place to another, because when you are traveling, e-rickshaws, autos, buses, cars, two wheelers, cyclists, they face the maximum problems, maximum issues because of potholes in the early morning, in the evenings, in the late night. People face major problems because of potholes, and visibility gets extremely compromised, and as a result of that, accidents happen. And accidents, the situation of accidents become extremely grim. And again, this is our effort to show so that these potholes can be fixed, can be repaired, and people do not face any of these problems. Again, when you're seeing these visuals, you can see, understand, the camera is shaking, it's getting shaken, and it is because that we are also being a part of these pothole problems, because our car is also facing these problems, our camera is facing these problems, and we are trying to highlight you that what problems one faces, and you might be also one of the persons facing these pothole centric problems. We started our journey from CGO, then we went to Loi Road, and from there now we are en route from Patparganj to Pandav Nagar itself. Again, our campaign is to fix potholes, to show the potholes, and clearly there are many risks issues that is caused by potholes. Potholes significantly also increase the risk of accidents, especially for two-wheelers, cyclists, pedestrians, and sudden of these craters also can cause vehicles to skid, topple, or lose control, leading to serious injuries and fatalities itself. And again, you can see the potholes that we are trying to show from our end. Motorists face the major problem because of potholes, because of the fact that they frequently report damages to tires, suspension systems, rims, and undercarriages due to potholes, and this result is uh, in high repair costs, adding to the financial stress of daily commuters. Here also there are two major of these potholes that we are trying to show you that needs to be fixed. Again, and there are other problems that are traffic congestions, damaged road forces vehicle also to slow down, change lanes abruptly, leading to traffic bottlenecks, longer travel times, and increased road rage, particularly during very peak hours itself. Again, potholes often worsen due to inadequate drainage, and during rains also. The problem happens the fact that water accumulates in craters, making them invisible and more dangerous, while also accelerating further road damage. So you can see the fact that we are trying to show potholes that are creating these craters that has been made here in this very underpass made road. Again, there are many such potholes at this very road that we are traveling from Patparganj to your Pandav Nagar, and there are these craters, these potholes that cause traffic disruptions, cause motorist problems, e-rickshaws, autos to travel itself. So clearly, many such problems occur at this point of time when potholes become such a menace, especially in the roads itself. Not only that, temporary or substandard repair also often fail within weeks. Lack of proper resurfacing and poor construction materials result in recurring potholes at the same locations. And very importantly, if you talk about ambulances or fire engines, police vehicles, they face delays also navigating pothole-ridden roads, which can hamper emergency response teams. You know what you see is also this is an extremely congested area where we are. Again, the road is that we are traveling from Patparganj to Pandav Nagar, and then ahead is the Mother Dairy towards that leads to Lakshmi Nagar, and this area has many such potholes which are major bottlenecks that causes traffic disruptions, that causes major of these problems, and that is what we are trying to highlight from our end to fix the potholes that are being made here itself. So clearly the problem of this pothole area that we are showing, these are such major problems that we are trying to highlight from our end to show the potholes, to show these potholes that has been made, the bottlenecks, the craters that are made here, and these are causing problems. You can see another such major pothole crater that has been made here that we are showing you from our end. Our camera person Sudhir is showing from his camera the potholes that are creating problems. And again, when you going on above this pothole, your car is meant to shake, and this will cause major traffic disruptions here in many parts of the national capital.